Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel, or you can call me Ray Ray for short. Either one, it does not matter. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope by the end of this video you will hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, just go and hit that post notification bell because it's free. And in this economy, who don't like free? Like, it's absolutely free. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into this video. So I've been in my apartment for a whole week. And I'm just gonna go down the list. I'm gonna give you the pros and the cons of, you know, all the way down to how I've been feeling, like mentally, the pros and cons about downsizing, if you're thinking about downsizing. We're just gonna touch on a lot of different things, but just stay with me and I hope you enjoy this video. Let's just jump right into it. I have been in my apartment a whole week. Like, I am so super duper like this is like so surreal. I have not been in my own apartment for about almost 4 years or whatever. When me and my ex got together, we moved in. Well, I moved in with him or whatever, and he was still currently living in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. So over the course of 3.5 years, like, I accumulated a lot of stuff, and it was like, it just didn't like dawn on me until we decided to part ways, and I was looking for a place to stay, and I was like, damn, I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of clothes, I got a lot of purses, just not like actual furniture or whatever, but I have 2 desks, as y'all seen at the beginning of the video. Like, I had a lot of stuff or whatever. When I decided to move out, I wanted a studio. Don't ask me my thought process on that, but I wanted a studio. And y'all know I have Aspen. Aspen is kind of a big dog. He's a German Shepherd Husky mix. So I had to think of a way to downsize and be comfortable. Because you can downsize and just be very uncomfortable, and that's not the goal that I was going for. So it was just a lot that I had to think about. Another thing that I had to think about was how much I was willing to pay for rent. Now, we all know the rent prices out here are absolutely insane. It is people paying $1,500, $1,600, $2,000 for an apartment. Hell, some more than that. Like, but one thing I wanted to be honest with myself about is I really don't care about the luxuries. Like, I want the apartment to feel homey. I want it to look nice or whatever, but I don't care about the luxuries. I've never been one of those type of people that cared about luxuries, because if something breaks, trust me, babes, you're gonna have to pay that luxury price, and I don't have it like that. I don't. Yeah. So I was able to find something that was very affordable for me. Let me see, my base rent is $820. And then I do have some amenities, which brings my total rent up to like $949 a month or whatever. So again, that's very affordable for me. I do get a Spectrum package, which I get Wi-Fi and cable through my apartment. So that's one amenity that I get. I get valet trash. The water is through the apartments. It's a couple of other things that I get through the apartments, which brings my rent up to $949 a month. I do have to pay my own electricity, so I have to find my own electric company, which I'm not tripping on that. Whatever. So between my rent and my electricity, it's very affordable for me. I don't get any type of assistance or anything, so of course I have to buy my own food. I do take medications every month. So it was a lot of things that I had to think about. Could I have been that person to pay $1,200, $1,300 for rent? Yeah, I could have, but I would have been apartment poor. And I'm sorry, that's not a flex. Yeah, you're living in a luxury apartment, but you can barely afford it. Now I am looking for other streams of income. I'm also trying to get me a car. I also want to pay off debt. So it was a lot of things that I was thinking about that made me come to this decision like, hey, maybe a studio is your best bet or whatever. Now for the safety, for my safety, I will not be releasing where I live, so do not ask me in the comments. I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like I'm just one of these big content creators that people are coming to look for. I am not. But I am still a human being, and y'all know the internet is a very weird place, so please respect my privacy. Do not ask me where I live because I will not be releasing that information. Okay? Okay. So, some of the pros of living in a studio apartment. I have a shopping addiction. I am admitting it. I have a shopping addiction. So this is helping me with my shopping addiction because, as you can tell by the space, where the fuck am I going to put anything? So I am only able to buy the necessities by living here, which is totally fine with me. Another pro, I don't have a lot to clean. Y'all know, well, if you know me personally, I'm a very clean person. Everything has its place. And I don't like nothing outside of its place. This morning, I got up and cleaned, including cleaning my bathroom, scrubbing everything down, washing the dishes. I do have a dishwasher, which I use it or whatever. I'm not one of those people. I use my dishwasher. But it took me like 20, maybe I'm gonna say 30 minutes tops to clean. And that was including me sweeping and mopping my floors. It took me 30 minutes. So that is a flex because I used to clean a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, which would take me hours to clean. And now it's only taking me 30 minutes. Baby, that is a pro. That is a pro. Another thing that I love about living in this apartment is I have so much natural light. As y'all can tell, I have my patio back here, and then I also have a window in my bedroom slot, and then in front of me I have a big window. So I have a lot of natural light, which I absolutely take advantage of when because I work from home, so I'm always here. I was about to say when I'm at home. But yeah, I have a lot of natural light, which I love. I barely even turn on my lights here. The only thing I may run is my AC at night because I do like for it to be really cold at night. And then my dishwasher. But other than that, I don't really turn on my lights. Except like when it's early in the morning, because y'all know, y'all internet nephew, aka Aspen, he likes to get up at the crack of dawn. Like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. So I typically start my day around that time. 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that's actually the only time I really turn on my lights is then. Let me see. Another pro about living where I live is that I'm by a major shopping center, which I do have a major grocery store. So I'm able to walk to it. It's actually a couple of major grocery stores in my area, including Walmart, including Aldi's. But I will have to drive to those, and most of y'all know I don't have a car. So I would have to take a bus or two. But Tom Thumb, I can just walk to. It's like a 10-minute walk. So yeah, that is a definite pro. And then I'm also across the way from the leasing office, like across the parking lot from the leasing office. So yeah, another not a con, a pro. I'm sorry, that was a pro. That's a pro. That's not a con. But I'm across the way from the leasing office, so if I need anything, boom, 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 I can just walk across the way. And the washer, the laundromat, I can either walk to the laundromat, which is up there by a Tom Thumb, or I can just walk across the parking lot because it's connected to the leasing office, and it's 24 hours. It's a 24-hour laundromat. So yeah, I can just walk across the parking lot, and the parking lot is not that big. So it's like a couple of steps, boom, I'm right there at the laundromat. And I can watch 24 hours a day. So I love that for me. I absolutely love that. That is an absolute pro. Because like I said, I don't have a car. So yeah, and then I'm right here on bus line. I can walk 2-3 minutes down the street, boom, the bus is right there. Bus is right there. So it's so many pros, like from the cost of me living here to just, you know, the transportation situation. I'm able to walk. Like, it's a lot of pros, you know, by me living here, and I'm forever grateful. Now, we're going to get to the cons. And some of the cons is not really like major, honestly, but it's a con to me. One of the cons is that I gotta get up off my ass and I have to walk Aspen. Whether it be in the wee hours of the night or early in the morning, I have to get up off my ass. Versus when I lived with that man, I could just let him outside. He can go in the backyard, do whatever he needs to do. Like, I didn't have to walk him as much, which makes me look like a bad pet parent. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Like, I could just let him outside. Versus now, I have to get up off my ass and I have to walk him. And baby, Aspen is gonna let me know when he has to go to the bathroom. He's gonna let me know. So yeah, I am constantly walking, which is a good thing because I can feel myself losing weight. I haven't got on the scale since before I moved out. And before I moved out, I was like 264. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost probably about a pound or two since I've been here. I'm not even gonna lie, probably have. So yeah, that's a pro and a con actually. Another con is that I have neighbors like literally right next door to me. Like when you walk out my door, it's not like a little amount of space. It's doop doop, like literally right next door. So yeah, that's something I have to get used to. But for the most part, my neighbors are pretty quiet. Actually, the apartments is pretty quiet, so that's a pro actually. But the con is that I'm right next door. The shopping. So if you love to shop, if you like a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes, like purses, like I do, that's not gonna work if you're planning on moving to a studio. If you buy something, you're gonna have to get rid of something. That is the con. If you buy something, you're gonna have to get rid of something. That is the harsh reality. Before I even moved here, I was already giving away and donating a lot of stuff that didn't serve me any purpose. I wasn't wearing it, I wasn't using it, I got rid of it. Am I gonna get rid of some more stuff? Probably. I have not done my closet yet, so all of my clothes and shoes is still in the storage bags. Now my purses, I think you could see them, they was on the shelf. Now my totes are still packed down because I'm gonna hang those up. But yeah, I still have not unpacked my closet, so anytime I want to wear something, I'm just taking it out the storage bags. I am going to get me some clothes hangers because I'm going to have to hang up everything. Because surprise, surprise, I don't have anywhere to put like a dresser. I mean, I probably could get a nice size dresser and put it in the closet, but it would have to be like either 4 drawers or maybe 6 drawers if it's long enough. I can get one to put in my closet and then I could put some of my clothes in there, but I don't know, that's still kind of up in the air. I don't know if I really want to do that or not, because yeah, we'll see. But I know for a fact I'm gonna have to get clothes hangers so I can hang up all my clothes or whatever. So yeah, if you have a shopper problem like me, that's probably gonna be a con. That's probably going to be a con because you're going to have to get rid of some in order to live in an efficiency or a studio. Those are the pros and cons that I have been experiencing with living in a studio apartment. But I just kind of want to go over how I've been feeling as well. But I'm not even going to lie, the first couple of days that I, laid my head down, I Not even gonna lie, like, I cried. I did. I cried because it was just like, this is my new normal or whatever. And if I could just be completely honest, I do have my days where I miss him. I do. I do have my days where I miss him, but I just feel like this is probably best for both of us. This is probably best for both of us or whatever. It's a bittersweet moment. I'm still trying to get adjusted mentally that I am now a single person. Even though me and him have been broken up since November, but still we was cohabitating until I found me a place to stay. So it's just kind of like, damn, I really am a single woman. Like, damn, like, this shit is really real. Like, even though I'm the one that made the decision to call it quits, but it's like, it really set in when I actually moved in and I was here by myself and we're not talking, and you know, it really set in. So yeah, but I mean, overall I'm feeling better. I do feel good or whatever. I do wish him the best of luck or whatever. Now, if you would have asked me this like last week, I would have been like, oh, fuck him. Yeah, fuck him. But in reality, that's not really how I feel. Like, I really wish him the best of luck. I hope he do find someone. If he haven't already, I hope he do find someone that compliments him well or whatever. And this is my new reality. I am a single woman. I have goals. I have things that I want to pursue that I am pursuing. Like, I'm in school now. I just did my first week of class, which I was a little nervous about, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, and I'm gonna get through this, and this is just a little minor setback for a major comeback, you know. But I'm really happy that I pulled the trigger on this studio apartment. I did tour other apartments. Unfortunately, I didn't record those instances. I did tour another studio apartment that was like 400 and I want to say it was 410 square feet, and y'all, it was small as hell. I'm talking about I could cook from my bed. It was small as hell. I only had one closet, and it was like a slot. Like this, what I have here, I actually have a walk-in closet. I didn't want to show y'all that because it's not neat. It's just a whole bunch of bags, and I didn't want to show y'all that. But yeah, I have a walk-in closet here, and that studio apartment was way more expensive. That studio apartment, they wanted $1,100 for it. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. I also toured a one-bedroom apartment. It had a washer and dryer connection, but it was still other things that was just non-negotiables for me. Like, it didn't have a tub. It had a walk-in shower. Absolutely not. I like to soak in the tub. So yeah. And it didn't have a dishwasher. And the kitchen was hella fucking small. It was smaller than this kitchen. So yeah. No. But yeah. Overall, I just kind of want to jump on and give y'all the pros and cons about living in a studio apartment that I personally been experiencing. Would I do something different? No, I wouldn't. Like, I am really loving living in this studio apartment. I feel like this was the best decision for me. So yeah, cheers to 2026. So yeah, that is actually it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any other further questions that you would like to know, feel free. Let's chat in the comments. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.